Hello, everyone. Welcome. So my name is Alli. I'm known as the Authentic Medium. I'm based in Devon in the UK, and it's my pleasure to be here. I'm normally on at 2:00, guys. Stace very, very kindly changed it up and allowed me to come on early. So I hope that doesn't mix up the scheduling, but hopefully there's lots of you here. So let me say hello as I see you in the comments. Hello. We have got Jenna, we have got Krish, we have got Kim, we have got Jenna and Krish. Hello, welcome. Bless you. Straight after this, absolutely. You've got lots of readers on here, so hopefully we'll have a good session. So I'm here for the next hour. Please say hello as you come in. Let me know where in the world you're listening from. And I do throw out mediumship. So what that means is I will give evidence, 3 or 4 bits of evidence. And if you understand it, you put yes in the comments. And then it's my job as the medium to keep going with the evidence until we have just one person who understands the spirit, and then we get our message. So you can connect with me through my webpage, authenticmedium.co.uk, or via my Gmail account, which is authenticmedium@gmail.com. I'm also doing lives on TikTok, guys. So there's loads of readers here, all different styles, some really excellent readers. So you've found a really good page. Before we get started and before I say hello to everyone, just remember none of the readers will directly contact you and offer a read because that's what scammers do. So we protect you. We don't contact you directly, but all of us are very, very happy for you to reach out and book a private read, or ask a question, or ask us about our scheduling, or follow us on different platforms or places. So you're very, very welcome. Right, let's say hello to everyone who's come in. So I've already welcomed Jenna and Krish. Well done, being first in the room. Welcome. And Kim and Mel. Hello, darling. Hello, Rebecca. I'm really good, thank you, Krish. Really good. Hello, Dom. Hello. Kim is from Gloucestershire. Wow, excellent. Love that. Welcome, Kim. And where else? So it's very hot in the UK. It is. Krish is from South Africa. Lovely. Bless. We've got Ian in the house. Hello. And we've got, please may I have a reading from my recently passed love. Dom, let's hope they come through, darling. Let's hope they come through. Holly's here from Tasmania. Don't you love that? The breadth of where people are joining from is awesome and amazing. And Kirsten is from South Wales. Brilliant. So for those of you that have just joined, before I get going, let's just have a little recap. Everyone in the room has the same chances of a read, guys. I'm going to bring spirit through. I'm not going to come to you directly. I'm going to bring spirit through. I'm going to bring 3 or 4 bits of evidence, and I'm going to ask if anyone recognizes it. I need a drink. I think spirit are coming early. Okay, so and if you can recognize it, you put yes in the comments, and then we keep going with that evidence until we have one person that can take it. Hello, Simon. Welcome, darling. Hello, Holly, and hello, Linda from, is that New York City, NC? I'm not very good with I should be better. Linda Poplin. Hello, darling. And Lindsay, hello. Christine, hello. Okay, who's that from Devon? Of course Simon's in Devon. Of course he is. Fellow Devon person. Right, okay. So, North Carolina. Of course it is. North Carolina, beautiful place. Francesca, hello from the Isle of Wight. Welcome. Okay, so as I go to spirit, first of all, the first person I need to bring through without much ado, because I need them to take away this energy. Somebody had significant breathing problems. I almost feel like my throat is closing off. I feel like I can't breathe. And so I feel like that's one of their major issues. So I'm going to just try and let this pass because I can't speak and have that physical symptom as well. So I'm just going to take another drink to ask Spirit to take it away. Now I've said it. Excuse me. Okay, let's get Spirit to take that away. Okay. So this spirit, I know, has had significant issues with their breathing. I know there's something that impinges their breathing, makes it impossible for them to breathe, almost like blocks off. And I do feel like they would have fought for their breath because I feel like this sense of, even though I'm breathing in, it's not doing the job. Okay, so if you can understand this breathing issue with your relative that's passed, or your friend, or your loved one, then please put yes in the chat. Let me see what else I can get from them. Okay, it's calming down now. So I feel like it must have been significant, not just a little bit. Okay, could be my mum or my dad. Okay, Julie understands it, as does Jenna. I'm going to find out a little bit more about the person. So let me just lean in. Okay, so I do feel like this is a man I'm dealing with, and I do feel like he's slightly on the bigger side, or certainly was at one point in his life. I feel like he just can't get comfortable before he passes. And I feel like, so Christine, you can take a chest condition. 3 members of Spirit had COPD. Okay. All right, so we've got quite a few people that can take this chest business. Okay, so can anybody understand it affecting their upper airways as well as their chest? I really feel like your partner had COPD and asthma. Okay, let me just lean in. I'm seeing the numbers 3 and 6, guys. So I feel like that might be March and June is important, or the numbers 3 and 6 are important to them. So that could be 36, it could be 63, it may be their passing or an anniversary. It needs to be for you or for them exactly. So who understands why we'd be talking about those numbers? So let me know. I haven't been looking at the charts. You understand March and June, Rebecca. Okay. Can anyone else understand the 3 and the 6? Just want to see if I've whittled it right down. So we always get a bit of a lag on the old comments. So just let me know if you understand the 3 and the 6, which could be March and June, unless the 3 and the 6 is otherwise significant. If you can't take that, then please step back. So Rebecca, it looks like you might be the only one, darling, who can take the March and the June, or the 3 and the 6. Don't understand the numbers. Kim, thank you, darling. It's not for you then. I'm born in March. He was born in June. So Christine can and Rebecca can. Mel, you need to be able to understand the March as well as the June, darling. And Holly, I think he was 36 when he died. Okay. Okay. So, and Dom, you understand it. Okay. So we've still got 3 or 4 people in. Your auntie's door number was 36. Okay, so we've still got quite a few people in. So let me get some more information from this lovely man. Okay, he's showing me fish. So I feel like there's something to do with fish, whether it's fishing or whether he kept fish. But there's a reference to fish there with him. I just feel like you will understand why he's bringing that forward. Who understands a reference to fishing or fish with this gentleman? You have to have taken everything else. So we have to have had the breathing difficulties. We have to have the reference to the 3 and the 6, which could be March and June. It could be the numbers themselves. And we also have to understand the fish. Both Pisces. Okay. Yep. We had fish. Okay. Thank you, Dom. Jess, everyone has the same chance of getting a message, darling. So once I finish this link, listen in and hopefully we will bring someone through. Okay, so we've still got quite a few people that can take the fish reference. No, that's fine, Rebecca. Thank you. That's the whole point, to whittle people down. Bless you. Okay, let's get some more then. Let's see where else he's going. I feel like there's a club or something he belongs to, and I feel like he is not averse to having a drink there. He's not a heavy drinker, but he enjoys the social element to it. I also feel like he likes, I know he likes fish, but I feel like there's something about he likes being outdoors. And I feel like part of the reason he likes to be outdoors is I feel like his work was indoors. So I feel like when he's got his time, he likes to be outside. Thank you, Mel. Charlene, your great-granddad was a fisherman. Union Club. You understand, Holly. So we have to have everything. So I'm going to just go back to the evidence for anyone that's just joined. Thank you to those of you that have stepped back. And I'm just going to recap. And anyone that can take every single thing that I've said, you can put yes all in the chat. So we have got a gentleman here. He has significant breathing problems. It's almost like he plugs off. Sorry, he just was giving me that back then, and it's quite strong. So I know it's a significant part of his challenge. He gave me the numbers 56, 5 and 6. So it's either the number 65, 5 and 6, or it's March and June. You have to be able to take. He's given me fish, and he's given me like a social club or somewhere where he goes, and he's not averse to having a drink there. He's also told me he likes to spend his time outdoors. And I also feel like when he worked indoors. So please say yes if you can take everything. If you can take some of it, then I only want to hear from people that can take every single little bit. Okay, so we have got Charlene and Christine. Is everybody else out? He ran a club. Okay, thank you, Charlene. And Christine, not the club. Sorry, Holly, then it's not for you. I feel like there's somewhere he's going for a drink and it's quite social. Well, I feel like there's drinking involved. So even if he worked there, there's a club he goes to. It could be a pub or something like that. But Charlene, you have to be able to take the march as well, darling. And Christine, can you just confirm you can understand everything, darling? You can't take the cup, Kim. That's fine, darling. Just waiting to hear between Charlene. I think everyone else has ruled themselves out. So we're just waiting to hear between Christine and Charlene. Your mum's birthday. Okay, Christine has taken everything so far. Okay, so I need to separate out Christine and Charlene. Let's ask for one thing that separates you guys out. Okay, I believe this man is married, and I also know he's a dad. Christine, just trying to look back on the Christine, would you understand this as dad? I'm just leaning into the energy, and Christine's name is popping up, so I feel like if this is Christine's dad, then if she can take dad, then I'm with Christine. Thank you, everyone else who's answered. I'm just going to get Christine her message, and then we're going to go forward. Would you understand he's a very sociable person, Christine? He's a very affable man. Would you understand that? He's somebody who is very able to talk to people. Just want to place that, Christine. Christine, hopefully I'll bring them through in a moment, darling. I just saw Christine's name, Christine Maris's name flash, so I know that this is for her, darling. Yes, okay. And I want to say there's been something around you recently where you've pulled him close. I just feel like you've been thinking about him. I feel like it's been a while since he's passed, but there's something about dad's energy that you could have really done with recently. I feel like he's come through to tell you that you've got this, to tell you to be strong, to remind you all that you have been through. I feel like he's somebody who you trust. You trust his judgment, but also you enjoy his company. And I feel like he's come close because you kind of could do with a little bit of his energy. Does that make sense, Christine? There's just something going on around you that you would have really valued having dad around. You would have valued his reading his diaries today. There we go. I just knew there was some sort of pull and connection. And I want to say to you, darling, as you remember, as you take that trip down memory lane, remember he's in you. Remember you're his legacy. Remember, sorry, I went from the screen then. I hope everyone could hear me. And I want to just pass on his love to you. All right. He's done a good job of coming through. And I'm going to leave you with his love. Oh, bless, 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 bless. Okay, so let's see who else is coming through. Okay, I have a lady here with me, and I feel like November is important. I also feel like she's a lady with a smile on her face, and her appearance is important to her. I also feel like she wants to say that there's a name beginning with L, like Laura or something like that, either hers or connected very strongly with her. He wants you to publish them. That's lovely, Christine. That's lovely. So I've got this lovely lady with me. I feel like November's important. I feel like there's a name beginning with L for her or around her. It has to be close to her, guys. So it has to be around you or connected with you or really close to her, that L name. And I want to say that this lady is very warm, and she is bothered about what she looks like. Deb, you understand this so far? Yes, it could be Lindsay. I'm just seeing the L. Christine, that's lovely. Okay. Let's just see where else we're going with this lovely lady. I feel like she's smart. And I feel like, would anyone understand? She was very glamorous. Okay. I feel like I want to talk about a train or a train track with this lady. Does anyone understand why she'd be bringing forward like a train or a train station with train tracks? Maybe she lived near one. Maybe you went on a train together. I'm just seeing the tracks. I'm not seeing much else around it. But you would know what the reference to train is with her. It's very specific, so I'm waiting just a second. Who understands? Charlene, my aunt's birthday was in November. Her daughter was Laura. She was very glamorous. Oh, bless her. She sounds lovely. She sounds lovely. So Charlene and Deb, can either of you understand reference to a train? If you can't, you need to tell me. And Rebecca, let me know, darling. Let me know. Does anyone understand reference to a train, either around you or her? Maybe you've just been on a train or you're planning a train thing, but I just am seeing the train tracks. Her husband works on trains. Okay, Charlene, we're with you then. We're definitely with you, Charlene. Your name just pinged, and that's why she's shown me the trains. Okay, so I feel like she had a way. I feel like she had a way of making things special. Does that make sense for you, Charlene? I feel like everything was, she made an effort. She made an effort for everything. And I also feel like she liked outings, or she liked to make things. I keep going on about things being special. So I feel like she was a good person to organize something special. And I feel like she also liked outings. I feel like she knew the importance of painting your nails. She's reminding me I haven't got my nails painted. Charlene, do you understand that about nails? And I need to ask you about your nails. Do you understand me asking you about your nails? Yes, all the time. Lovely. Okay, thank you. I just feel like she's very beautiful. But she's beautiful inside and out. She's got one of those what I call sunshine personalities, but she knows the importance of painted nails, of shoes that match, of shoes that look. I'm more for comfy shoes, where she's more for shoes that look good. You had your nails done last week. Okay. I feel like she's saying you need to value yourself enough to look after yourself, to treat yourself, to make yourself feel. When she's saying when you feel good on the outside, it helps you feel good on the inside. I feel like even when we're tired, even when we're busy, if we just make that little extra effort, we can go out with a bit of a swagger, with a bit of confidence. And I feel like confidence is what she's leaning into you. I feel like she's saying there's something gone on that you've lost your confidence, whether this is internal confidence or body confidence. But she's just telling me that you're gorgeous, that you've got it, that you should be shining brightly and walking with a bit of a sass. Don't hide away. Does this make sense for you, Charlene? Does this make sense for you? I feel like she's just saying it's almost like it's girls' secrets, girly secrets, just to make herself feel that bit of a boost. And I feel like you could do with some girly time. Does that make sense for you, my lovely? Just having people around you that will boost you, that you could get get, you know, that could compliment you, that would notice your nails, that would say, oh wow, you've done. And she's sending you so much love. She's sending you so much love. So I'm going to leave you. Ah, bless you. I'm going to leave you with her love. Just make sure you take time for yourself, Charlene. Make sure you take time for yourself. Okay. Okay, I have another man here, and I know this man has passed in the middle of his life. I feel like he's 40s. So if he's I'll accept either, you know, I'll accept 30s or 50s, but he's in that bracket. He's certainly not made it to retirement. He's certainly telling me that he hasn't gone completely grey and old. I feel like he's not been gone that long. I feel like the pain is still quite raw with this. So I feel like it's in the last couple of years even. I feel like it's just it's not like 20 years or 30 years that he's been gone. I feel like he's got a lovely laugh, and I feel like he can be a bit geeky. And I feel like he knows loads of random facts. I feel like there's somebody around him that really makes him smile. Who's understanding this lovely man? Who's understanding some of what I'm saying? If you don't understand, if you understand a little bit of it, but not all of it, let me know. If you can take all of it, you can take this, Dom. Okay. All right. I feel like this man's in love. Would you understand this? I feel like he's in a relationship. I do feel like he's in a relationship. I feel like it's sooner than that, Charlene. I feel like it's sooner than that, darling. Certainly the pain and the energy feels like it's nearer than that. And what else do I want to say? Dom, do you understand this bit about a relationship, darling? And do you understand that it's nearer than 6 years? I think I said 2 years in. I feel like it's nearer than that. I just want to check. 35, yeah. He's younger rather than older. Okay. But would you understand, Dom, that he sometimes had an old head on his shoulders? So he's fun and he's bright and he's gorgeous to be with. But sometimes, whether it's because of how he thinks or his knowledge base, he can be a bit of an old man about him, with being chronologically young, but he can be a little bit old manish. Does that make sense? And I feel like there's a bit of a joke there as well, because you guys can you know, you just laugh about that. Okay, you can take it. Dom, I feel like the energy's coming to you, darling. I do feel like this is for you. Dom, I need to ask, do you understand the romance bit? Because he won't give up on this love bit. It's like there's something about romance going on with this man. I keep moving away from it and he keeps bringing it back. So if you don't understand that, I need to lean into it, darling. Let's see what else let's see what else he's given me. I feel like there's good banter. I feel like there's a good in some way. Okay. I feel like if it's not romance, then it's some sort of togetherness. There's some sort of connection there going on. He's got somebody that, if it's not a romantic link, it's a link that he really, really values. It's a link that holds you close. That's how I will reshape that, and hope that makes more sense to you, Dom. Okay. I feel like hello, Brenda. I feel like I feel like in some ways you're chalk and cheese, so you're quite different. In other ways, you just are so similar, it's scary. And I also feel that one of you likes things just so. Do you understand this? So whether it's things being in a certain place or tidied away or routines, one of you likes things just so. Yes, reshapes better. We were in an argument when he passed. Okay. All right. Okay. I feel like, Dom, that's why he keeps coming back to this connectivity bit. Okay. That's why he won't let it go. All right. Because he wants you to remember the longevity of your connection, whatever it was, rather than the last bit. Okay. He reminds you that whenever, we're humans, we have egos, we get it wrong, we're beautifully imperfect. And what he reminds you of is that he's left any angst, any challenge, any difficulty here on this earth plane. He wants to acknowledge that he could be quite stubborn, but I kind of feel like he's pointing the finger a little bit and saying, but you perhaps could be too. And he's smiling because he wants you to remember that there were times when you two when you cemented it, when you had it good. And there's also outside influences as well. So I just want to say, he wants to say, let's leave it where it was. Let's let go those arguments. Let's just agree to draw a line. And he wants to send you loads of love and laughter and connection. And he would truly value it if you could remember him before the arguments, before the fallout, and let it go. He doesn't want any angst, any bad memories, any guilt, any worry, or anything else. And he's saying, in the scheme of things, now he can see where he is and what he's doing. It didn't really matter. It wasn't as big as he thought. So he's sending you love. He hopes you will accept it. He hopes you will accept his support. And he wants you to hear that he values your relationship, okay, your connection, your togetherness, okay. And so I will leave you with his love, with his laughter, with his friendship, and I will say thank you for enabling me to connect. There we go. Hello, Carol from Turkey. Hello, Carol from Turkey. Hello, Pam Stewart. Hello, Brenda. I am on early, guys, so apologise for that. You're so welcome, Dom. I'm just going to take a sip of my drink. Okay. Now, I know the next spirit that I'm connecting with loves lemon curd. So I feel like it's anything lemon. I even feel like there might be, are they jam tarts, but with lemon in? So there's some sort of cake going on, some sort of pudding going on, but I know lemon curd is one of his favorites. All right. Or there's a big joke about lemon curd. You will just understand and know why this person is bringing up lemon curd. There'll be a funny story, or maybe it was their favorite, but you will understand why they're coming through with this evidence first. Okay, let's see what else we have with this lovely person and see if I can get some extra information. I actually feel like lemon curd tarts, lemon curd spread, lemon cheesecake. Yeah, absolutely. It's everything's lemon. Everything is this lemon stuff going on. Okay. Let me see what else we're going with. Holly, yes, you understand it. Okay. I feel like it's a lady that's baking, but I feel like she's providing for a man. Hello, Tans from Australia. So I'm just trying to find out if it's the lady or the man that I'm connecting with, or maybe they're both in spirit. I also want to talk about a little bird. Now, I don't know if they kept birds or whether they like looking and feeding the birds in the garden, but there's something about a small bird. My gran loved subtle lemon in baking, used to bake Grandad, both in spirit. Okay. Your mum almost made lemon drizzle cake. Okay. I feel like it's important to say that that it's a lady that I'm connecting with, but she's cooking for a man. I feel like it's really important for her to provide. She loves it's like she loves baking, but she loves feeding it to other people. Does anyone understand this bird? Your uncle had birds, okay? Can you understand the lemon bit with your uncle, darling? You never went hungry, okay. Your mum used to make lemon tarts and you had a little bird. Okay, so Rebecca can connect the birds and the lemon tart. Okay, used to cook for everyone. Kim, with the cooking, the lemon is important. Lemon is important. Okay, let me get something else. So we know we've got a lady. We know this lady's very connected to providing. And I feel like there's some men in the family or a male in the family that she particularly likes cooking or looking after. We know that she's also telling us about a little bird. So she must have either kept a bird or fed the birds in the garden, but it will be a strong part of her story. And Rebecca, your dad kept birds. Okay. Let's see where else we're going. Let me ask her to get something else. Okay, can anyone understand a C name around her, like Colin? So I feel like it's for somebody, it may even be this man, but I feel like there's something to do with the letter C. And I said a man's name, so I'll stick to Colin to start with, but we'll see where that goes. Ah, bless you, Kim. Goldfinches. Christian is there. Charlie is my son and Christian is their grandson. Okay, thank you. So we've got Kim and Stace in. Tans, my mum used to make a cup of tea in the morning and we would have a squeeze of lemon in it and they had a bird. Rebecca, my brother is Christopher, but he's here. Okay, right. Let's see where else we're going with this lovely lady. Okay, I feel like she had a cancer scare, so she was explored for cancer. Even if cancer didn't take her, I know cancer was part of her story. Who understands that? She passed with cancer. Okay, thank you, Stace. Is anyone else still in with the cancer? Has to be her. Has to be her. No one else. She's talking about herself now. Okay, so we've got Kim and Stace in with the cancer. Okay. And I want to say that her legs swelled up. Tans, thank you, darling. Thank you for stepping back. Thank you for stepping back, Rebecca. Appreciate that. Tans, it's not Tams. Kim and Stace, do either of you understand her legs swelling up? Okay, thank you, Stace. Carol, I'm sorry to hear about that, darling. Rebecca, we have to have the cancer, darling. Thank you, darling. So it looks like I'm with Stace, unless Kim replies, I'm with Stace. They did swell. Okay, let me get one more thing. Okay, she's showing me her and her husband are definitely together in spirit. Okay, I feel like they were very together when they're on this earth, and they're very together now in spirit. And I also feel like it's not a surprise that she's come through as a spokesperson, because again, I feel like there's a little bit in their relationship where she would be the one to take charge or to speak forward, and he would just sort of sometimes quietly sit there in the background and let her get on with it, especially to do with home stuff. I feel like she's wearing the trousers a little bit, and I feel like she's lovely, but she's managed a big family. She's managed a family, so she's not afraid to put people in their place. She was the matriarch. Stace, I feel like I'm with you. I do feel like this is your grandparents now. I feel like your granddad just was softer, quieter. She's lovely, but she's that strong sense of character that that comes with raising a family, which comes from having to be resilient, having to take forward. Okay. And I feel like, yeah, he's lovely, but he is just a little bit quieter than Nan. And I feel like they, like you said, they've been married a huge number of years, and so they're always going to be connected. Never will they separate. And he's telling me that he was very well fed. He was very well fed. And I feel like she would delight in nothing better than a family get together where she could put on a buffet or a spread, or get the cake tin out or the biscuit tin. And particularly when other generations are coming round, I just feel like she would have kept the food flowing. She would have kept the food flowing. And I just want to say, I just want to give you a big hug, darling. I feel like she faced some health issues. We've said that she had cancer. We've said that her legs swelled. And I feel like, particularly, she's making reference to this heat, that she would have hated it. She wouldn't have appreciated. She liked the nice weather, but not this type of weather. Yeah. And biscuit tin never empty. Absolutely. And she's just saying to you, aren't you doing amazing? I feel like you're creating your own home. You're creating your own biscuit tin where people can come and feel welcome. And she's just giving you so much love. She's also just making reference to this bird and just wants to say, whatever animal it is, the home's not the same without a pet in it. And you know that, and she knows that. And she's just making that nod to the fact that you, it's like she would have approved of your home. She loves it. She loves the energy in your home. Ah, bless you. She just is saying you've got a beautiful home, because home is all about the energy, the heart, the love, the happiness. It's not about the fancy stuff, but she says your home is lovely. So I'm going to leave you with her love, darling, and leave you with the reminder of her lemon baking, everything lemon. I think I would have loved her cakes and her bakes and her trays. I think I would have loved it. And I'm going to leave you with a big kiss. Ah, bless you. That's gorgeous. Okay, let's move on and see who else we have here now. I feel like I've got a younger lady here now. I do feel like she's younger. I feel like people thought she was younger than she is, but she's still young. Again, this lady has not made retirement. This lady does have a family, but she's in what people would call the prime of her life. I feel like she worked and she was quite diligent, but I feel like her health took a turn for the worse. And I feel like it was quite rapid and quite vicious. Her decline at the end, I just feel like it was relentless. I know she had to have care despite being younger. She must have had nurses in or hospice or something like that, because I know she needed additional care to help keep her comfortable. But I know that you would have talked to her, you would have kept her company, you would have kept her connected with what's going on. Who understands this lovely lady? I feel like she's either a really good friend or a sister, or she's quite close to you. She's in your circle of people. So who understands or recognizes what I'm saying? If you understand a little bit of it, but not all of it, let me know which energy I've got not quite right that I need to lean into. Nobody's taking it at the moment. Let me get something else from her. I feel like, how young? Do you know, it's interesting because I think she's probably older than I think. I suspect she's in her 40s, but I feel like she's younger than that. I feel like she's a lot younger than that. So either her energy, or she used to look or keep herself young. But there's something about her age where I don't feel like she looks her age. Rebecca, if she looks young for her 50s, then I'll take that. But I know she looks young for her age. I know that she's just got this sass about her that keeps people thinking she's younger than she is. Do you understand that? Let me get something else from her. I feel like she is her name Debbie. She hasn't told me her name, darling. If you're not sure, Kim, it has to resonate. It has to resonate. So I don't mind getting one thing wrong and leaning into that. But if the whole story doesn't resonate, then that's fine. I feel like there's something about her wearing patches. I'm not sure they're nicotine patches. They're almost like pain relief patches, or maybe HRT patches. But I think that you'll remember her making almost light of these patches that she had to have stuck on her. I feel like there's something about her having patches stuck on her. Who understands this? If nobody understands it, I'll ask you to step to one side and we'll go and get someone different. It's not a problem, guys. What I won't do is make it fit, because she's being quite clear in her evidence. So I feel like she's younger. I feel like she's had an illness that needed some care at the end, either from hospice or like a hospice at home team. I feel like her illness, she fights for a while, but the end is quite dramatic or quite rapid. I feel like she's making fun of the fact that she has to wear these patches for I feel like they're either hormone or pain relief or something, but I feel like she's making reference to the fact that she's got these funny patches on. Sounds like your mum's bestie. Now I feel like they're like stick-ons. If no one can take it, Dom, you feel like it might be your mum's bestie. I feel like what I'm going to do is get a message from her. And then if anyone's being quiet in the background and understands it, they get their message. And then I'm going to move on, because I'm not feeling like there's a real draw to one person here. So let me understand what her message is. I feel like her message is around this resilience of her illness that she's fighting. I feel like it's the essence of keep going, never give up, keep the sunshine in your life. Keep the happiness going. Never let it overwhelm you, because you never know how many days you've got. And she just wants everybody to keep their sights up. Your cousin was in a hospice, Pam. Do you understand the rest of it, darling, or does the message resonate? I just feel like she was somebody who, I feel like she either looked really good for her age or people thought she was younger. I feel like that was one of her things, that she's just very beautiful, very coy about her age. When women get to a certain age, they don't like telling their age. You're fighting illness, Rebecca, so you understand the message, darling. Okay, well, I will leave that with you. Okay, now let's see where else we're going. Let's get a good strong link here. Okay, so I have a gentleman here with me, and he's laughing at being called a gentleman because that feels a bit of a fancy title for him. I feel like there's a name beginning of J connected with him, and I also feel like there's a memory. I don't know if this is a holiday or whether he lives somewhere hot, but he's showing me a swimming pool and jumping. Somebody's jumping into it, dive bombing, so holding their knees and doing a dive bomb. So you will remember that around him or for him. I also feel like he's somebody that likes to keep the laughter going. He likes to have a bit of fun. He's not serious. He likes to have this essence of fun. And I know that you will have seen or been out to somewhere where there's music. I feel like even potentially singing, like karaoke. I just feel like there's this energy about him where he's not afraid to dance or sing, or somebody very close to him. It's just showing me this vibrancy of a party. Who understands this lovely man? So, last link. Okay. So what I am seeing is a swimming pool with somebody jumping in, making a big splash. I'm then feeling like there is music going on, and I feel like Dad, John, Mum, Jean. Granddad was a diver. Dad was funny. Dad was a musician. Okay. Rebecca, do you understand this thing about a swimming pool for you or for any of them? Feels like, I don't know if it's a holiday memory or if you can't take the swimming pool, then I need to look at it figuratively. I just feel like somebody's jumping into a swimming pool and making a big splash. I just feel like Granddad was a diver. Okay. All right. So that will be the splash then in the pool. Okay. Sorry, I hadn't computed that. I was just wondering what this splash was in the pool. Okay. All right. So let us see what else we've got coming through. Do we feel like they're coming en masse then? Would you understand that there'd be family? You would go swimming as a kid, okay? Would you understand that there would be family gatherings and they're full of joy and they're full of laughter and they're good times? And I feel like those good times are now missed. And I feel like, because I feel like there's a closeness in the family. So even if you're not in each other's pockets all the time, when you did get together, it would be good. Just wait for Rebecca to confirm she understands that. Carol, my brother is John. I live in Turkey. I have a pool. He was a big joker and sang at a family party. Okay, Carol, I'm going to come back to you. I'm just going to get Rebecca her message first. Rebecca, I feel like all your spirit family are really close to you right now. I feel like it's like they're trying to give you a bit of a boost. Does that make sense? I feel like they're saying, come on, girl, you've got this. I feel like there's this essence of push through, and you're going to be okay. I feel like they're just reminding you of good times. They're reminding you, more importantly, that you're not on your own. Does that make sense? Don't see family now, though. Okay. And I feel like that's where this essence of, because I feel loneliness with you, darling. And so I feel like they're trying to crowd round you and say, but remember you've got us, and remember you're not on your own. Remember we love you. Remember we're sending you healing. Does that make sense, darling? So I'm going to leave you with that love, leave you with their healing, and just remember that you're not on your own, that they are there, that they do adore you. Okay, it is going to be okay. I'm hearing that really strongly, Rebecca. I know it's scary. They're giving me that sense of isolation, that worry, that everything, but I'm hearing very strongly, you're going to be okay, darling, and they've got you. Okay, so feel their love, darling. Feel their joy for you in their heart. Okay. Bless you. You're okay. Carol, I want to come back to you because I do feel like there's a sibling energy that I can pull through as well. And I feel like you've told me that he's a joker, that you live in Turkey and there's a pool, but I feel like there's good times had. I feel like there's a lot of banter, but there's something fairly swift about his passing. Would you understand that, Carol? There's something fairly quick about his passing. You're welcome, Christine. You're so welcome. Just wait to see whether Carol can understand this. There's always a bit of a delay. Remember, there's another medium, another reader on at 6 p.m. and every day. So always make sure that you follow the page and you watch as many as you want to, and find the right reader for you. There's loads of us on here and it's a wonderful page. Do reach out. My Facebook page, Authentic Medium. I appreciate the follows. You don't understand that, Carol. Okay, I need to reframe that then. Is it the quick passing you don't understand, Carol? Is it the quick passing that I've got wrong? I just feel like there's something in his energy that's quick. And I thought it was relating to his passing. But if I've got that wrong, I'll lean back into it. The healing. The healing is beautiful. Okay, so Carol, with your brother. I feel like there's distance between you because obviously you're in Turkey and I'm not certain he lived in Turkey, but maybe I'm not right with that. But I feel like there's a bit of a distance. It wasn't long, but not a fast passing. Okay. I feel like he had a vibrancy around him. Would you understand me saying that? I feel like he lived life and tried as much as possible to make the most of it. I feel like he's somebody who enjoys the pace of life. Does that make more sense to you, Carol? And I feel like I feel like he felt like he was going to beat it. So I feel like he was in Glasgow. So there is a distance between you. I feel like he took time to accept what was going to happen. And so I feel like for him, it didn't feel quick. It didn't feel long. I feel like you never get enough. You never get enough time. But I feel like he chose to believe that all was going to be well. I feel like I'm not saying he didn't engage in anything, but he loved life. He made the most of it. And I feel like I want to give you this big hug, darling. I want to almost envelope you, and I want to say, never forget you're loved. Never forget to keep that smile on your face. Never forget to stop singing, okay? And always, it's like that song. I feel like always look on the bright side of life. I feel like that's very, very apt for him. And I feel like he's just come in cheekily, really, at the end to say, absolutely. He knew he was going, yeah, but it was like, it's hard for anyone to get their head around that, isn't it, darling? But I feel like he just wants to say to you, just keep your head up, keep the laughter in your life, keep the happiness on your face, okay? And he sends you so much love. So I'm going to leave you with his love. What a lovely, lovely final message. Terry, hopefully I'm on every 2 weeks, so listen to me next time. Thank you for listening, everybody. There's loads of messages, loads of mediums. I read on TikTok and on Facebook, so come find me, find all of the others. There's a really good scheduling for the week on the page, so you can see exactly who's on. And thank you for your support. Thank you for listening. It has been a pleasure. Thank you for joining. Very, very appreciated.